Hello, my name is Kayla, and as you can tell from the video title, this video is going to be dedicated to information about our natural deodorant. But I didn't want to just make a video about why our natural deodorant is great, but mainly why natural deodorant in general is necessary. Now, I know a lot of people out there think that they will never be able to give up their antiperspirant because they just sweat too much, they stink, they just need it. It's a comfort for them. It's just something that they have to do, and they're in the routine of using it, and they don't think there's any way they could ever give it up. But I'm here to beg you to just give me a chance to just hear me out, to just listen. Because mainstream antiperspirants, and basically any antiperspirant that's going to keep you from sweating, they're harmful. They're not healthy. They're not good for you. And one of the main reasons why I think so, and what I've read, is because sweating is good for you. Sweating helps to mainly regulate your body temperature, but sweating also helps to release toxins from your body. It may not be the number one way to release toxins from your body, but it certainly is one of your body's ways to remove toxins. I've even read some studies that there's certain things that can't be removed by your liver or your kidneys that can only be removed through sweat. So sweating is important, and by applying an antiperspirant, you're preventing your body from sweating. So sweating is good, and you need to sweat. Mainstream antiperspirants they're going to contain aluminum, which is linked to breast cancer and Alzheimer's. Yeah, not good stuff. They contain formaldehyde, which is going to help kill bacteria, but it's very dangerous. It's a very harmful chemical. Phthalates are in there. Phthalates can mess with your hormones. They can be linked to infertility. I know they've been linked to cancer, and parabens are also linked to breast cancer, and they are found in a lot of these antiperspirants. A paraben is a type of preservative, so it's in a lot of skincare products, and people are applying these skincare products multiple times a day, and they're full of parabens and phthalates and all of this stuff that is linked to so many health problems. And the thing with deodorant is you're applying it daily to a very sensitive area, like your lymph nodes right around here, a very sensitive area that's, absorbing these harmful ingredients, and it's put directly into your bloodstream to just do whatever havoc it wants to do. So that's what is in an antiperspirant to keep you from sweating, which you shouldn't want to not sweat. Sweating is good. But that's what it takes to keep you from sweating, are these harmful chemicals that cause Alzheimer's, breast cancers, and can even be linked to infertility. So I encourage you to do more research, because obviously I'm not an expert. I've just read certain studies, and I've read other people's opinions, and I have just found not good things from antiperspirants. And it's for a product that overall is not necessary. That's my biggest point, is that this product is not necessary. It would be one thing if these ingredients were in something that was necessary for you to live, necessary, these risks, although they're very high risks, if it was a necessary thing for you to do, that'd be one thing, but it's not even necessary. Natural deodorant allows you to sweat, allows you to release these impurities from your skin, allows you to sweat naturally, but it's going to help neutralize any odor, and it's going to help absorb the sweat with baking soda, and ours has arrowroot, so it absorbs your sweat and neutralizes your odor. Ours is made with the essential oils of lavender, tea tree, and lemongrass, so it has no fragrance in it whatsoever. It has those 3 essential oils that are amazing for killing bacteria, neutralizing odors, and they smell very herbally and fresh to me, so I really like them. But some people think they want to smell more floral or more sweet, or just have a different, fresher scent, and we have really amazing body mists that are phthalate and paraben free that you can spritz on top of the deodorant to give it a nice scent if that's what you prefer. But if you're like me and you don't really care about the scent, this works just fine on its own. So there's tons of natural deodorants out there, and I'm highly allergic to most of them for some reason. I don't know. So that's why this was formulated to be for people like me who are so sensitive that even some natural deodorants leave them super itchy. I don't know about you, but if you've tried natural deodorants and have found that you're just so itchy, I was that person too, and I just thought I couldn't use deodorant in general because antiperspirants, I think I tried them when I was really young, like 6th grade, and it just left me in a rash. So it was like a one-time use and I just couldn't use it anymore. And then some natural deodorants leave me in rashes, but this is great because it only takes a little bit, so it doesn't leave me in a rash because the only thing that irritates me in deodorants is baking soda. Ours contains a little bit of baking soda, but not a ton, and it only takes a little bit of this to really, a little bit goes a long way basically, and so I've never had any irritation issues with it at all. So just use a little bit and you'll be fine if you have sensitive skin like me. And one of the third points I wanted to make was detoxing from antiperspirants. So when you've been using an antiperspirant for a very long time, your armpits and underarms can get very used to it. So when you stop using it, you seem to be like hyperactively sweating. I don't know if that's a word. You're just like hyper sweating. I've made up a word, I don't know. I don't know. But I've watched videos on YouTube of people switching from antiperspirants to natural deodorants, and their biggest complaint is that they feel like they're sweating so much more once they stopped using the antiperspirant. And I think that, I mean, if you're suppressing your body's ability to sweat for so long, that once you stop using that product, your body like is confused, and so it's gonna like overcompensate and sweat more. But I've also found that they say like 1 to 2 months after you stop using it, your body regulates itself and you're back to normal, and the natural deodorants work just fine, and they don't feel like they're sweating as much, and that they don't need the antiperspirants anymore. So that's one of the biggest things for people when switching from an antiperspirant to a deodorant, is that they want to go back to the antiperspirant because they feel like they're sweating so much. But go on YouTube, watch these videos, just hold it out, and you will be able to detox and stop using these harmful products because your body will eventually regulate and you won't feel like you're sweating so much. So that's one thing. I even read a blog about someone who put a face mask on their armpits to help detox. They put, we have a really good charcoal mask, and so anything with charcoal in it is going to help draw out impurities. So if you put that on your armpits and let it sit, you know, it helps to detox and draw out those impurities and kind of help speed up the detox process for your underarms. So I don't know if that works. I've never had to do that, but if you try it, let me know, and that could be kind of cool. So yeah, that's basically my personal belief about natural deodorants and why they are so necessary to use. I wanted our natural deodorant to be accessible for everyone. Some natural deodorants are so absurdly expensive that only people who can afford them can use them. And I think that's so wrong, because that's basically forcing people who can't afford natural deodorants to use harmful products. And that's just wrong to me. So ours is only $4.95, and believe me, this goes a really long way and it lasts a really long time. And if you're like me and you don't need to use a lot of deodorant, it lasts even longer. So it's great, especially when you get your body used to not using a ton of deodorant. This thing lasts basically forever. So I wanted the price to match my belief that everyone should be able to use natural deodorant. So I hope this video was informational. I hope it helped you. I hope I somewhat convinced some of you to even try natural deodorant and to stop using harmful antiperspirants. But if I didn't, I hope you will do some research on your own and kind of find out for yourself why it's so necessary to not use these products. They're linked to breast cancer, they're linked to Alzheimer's, they disrupt your hormones and just cause all kinds of problems. So do the research for yourself, let me know what you find. I hope this video is helpful, and have a great day.